Hi students, hope you learn concept of coaching and mentoring. Coaching is something no, taking the help and guidance from the individual to realize one's own potential. Right. The coach is informing us how to do and know how you can know, reach the goal as per your target. So whereas the mentor is a senior man and sharing experience and then developing relationship and becoming a model and then informing the best practices to follow. So that is the mentoring. So let us just find out the differences between these two in this the model. So the differences between these two and then goals, no, that is the main learning objective of this the model, and then you will understand and then learn from this model so the differences between the coaching and then mentoring, and what is the goal of no, this coaching and mentoring, so why it is required in the present the context, what is the reason for that. So if you just look at the the tips for the good coach, so then you'll just find out the two different things like tips for good coach and tips for good mentor, right? So the good coach is the listen first of all, and then supply energy and provide focus and provide information, influence no, the don't control, and recognize the team and then individual success and recognize what right versus what wrong, and value differences and then evolve and grow with the team's life cycle. So these are the main issues of the good coach, right? And if you just see the good, the good mentor is again listens and provide a safe environment to keep confidence and build a trust early and share through personal experience and then offer suggestions. So this is the mentors the features. Then you can see that in nutshell the differences between these two. The coach is the coachee is the expert in the room or expert in the work, right? And then mentor is the expert in the room and in relation to workplace situation and then organizational knowledge, the process and then procedures. You'll find the mentor is advising and then coach is asking and asking and then try to find out so what is actually the individual mind and then how no, that can be improved, that thought process. Like that, the coach is helping by giving new information based on the available information of the individual, right? And if you just look at the differences between these two, the goals are like no, the correct inappropriate behavior and improve the performance and impart the skills. So that is the coach the main goal, and mentor is the support and guide the personal growth. And initiative is the coach directs the learning and then instructions, and mentor is mentee is in the charge of learning. And the focus here is in the coaching and immediate the problem and then learning opportunities, and then mentor is a long term personal development. The roles, no, in case of roles, so the coach is heavy on telling the with the appropriate the feedback, whereas the mentor is heavy on listening and providing a role model and then make suggestions and then connections. So these are the differences between these two. And further, if you just look at the being an effective the coach or mentor, then the right match is required between the coach and then the receiver and mentee and then mentor, right? So a clear working agreement is required and then proactive reflections and then being the present. So these are the common features of the both coacher and then mentor. So you can see no, the goals further. The goals of the coaching and mentoring is the mainly to improve the relationship. That is the main thing, and then managing the time better and career progressions. The coach and mentor helps the individual to develop the career and achieve as many as in the chosen career, and the team performance issue because it improves the team performance, and managing change. So whatever the change that is there, so we can achieve the change and manage the stress because someone is there to share, someone is there to counsel and then help us. And no, it helps the balance, the balance between the work life and then balancing the the family life. So you can see the balance of life, work life that happens because of this. So building the self confidence. So it helps the individuals know the self confidence building and acquiring the new skills. It also helps to develop the new skills. So further, if you use the coaching and mentoring, the goal is to increase the self awareness, right? So these are the main the issues. You can just the coaching and mentoring, dealing with all these, and then these are all the benefits you can say for the individual. So further, if you just do that, so when to choose when the which intervention is required, the coach versus the mentor, right? In what situation do you feel you might choose the coach and the mentor? So one has to understand the manager, the individual, and their conditions is a pull or push factor, right? The coach is something like a pulling, and then mentor is like a pushing. So these are the two things that you can see, in between the coach and the mentor. So that is the main issue. So further, if you just look at the benefits of engaging with coaching and then mentoring, so what are the benefits, how it is going to help us? So mostly self-esteem and self-confidence will increase with 80% because of coaching and mentoring, because you can rely on someone and you can feel that somebody is there to the share, and somebody is there to help and then support us. So with that confidence, you can see that self-esteem and self-confidence will be very high. And it also helps the communication skills, interpersonal skills, and work performance and relationships, and we can develop a kind of bondage at workplace and work-life balance that happens. So all these are the various issues or benefits because of the coach and the mentor. So after recruiting, so we have to extend all these things for new employees to come out with all the necessary things, right? So with this, let me stop here and thank you very much. Let us meet in the video 61.